So thank you off and start the process. Okay, that's it, done. Now I let the face spray dry off. I'm going to show you the brushes I normally use. Okay, this is the fluffiest of all. This is a face of powder brush that's used for the whole face. And now I'm showing you now the concealer brush, or this is a flat brush. That's what I use for concealer and also sometimes for setting powder. Yes, and then this one is dense, is fluffy, it's like woolly, it's very soft, and I use it for just that area around the eye, also for setting my concealer after use. So this is very important to me because of my face. Now you have the stippling brush, or also known as the foundation brush. This one is dense and it's a little cone in shape, almost like a funnel in shape. The top is flat and the sides, I use them for all the corners of my face. So this what I use with the darker powder, or my face powder. That's what I use for setting the outside part of my face. This one I use it for either blush or as or highlighter. I use it, to the top part of my face, middle part, because it's a bit like it has a little bit of peaks, so it goes to most part of the face. So it's fluffy and I use it for those purposes. Sometimes I even use it for eyeshadow. Yeah, you see how it goes. Yeah, now I have the other one that is like it's like triangle in shape, but facing up. I use that mainly for blush or for cheek powders. Yeah, that's very good. And yeah, that's also multi-use. Most of these brushes actually, I use them for different purposes. Yeah. For face, if you have these three, you're good to go. But it's good to have more of this because I have like two of this each time. This one I like to have two of this. This one that is concealer, flat concealer brushes, two of this each time. And eyeshadow, if you have this, you're good to go. Five, you're good to go. This one is like it is smaller, so it's like meant for the eyes. This is to fluffy off eyeshadow, to like the baby version of the other one for the face. Okay, this is for blending. You see how it is? This is for blending. This is almost like a pencil. You see the shape? Almost looks like a pencil. Very little. So this, sometimes I use it for my eyebrow. It goes into the tiniest corner to put even the smallest. Also use it for here in case you want to put color here. This is what would be good. Okay, and then you have this one. Eyes, it just packs a lot of pigment. It's a little bit bigger than a pencil one. It's also shaped in the same form. So this, I would say, is related. This is related to this foundation brush because that's how thick and dense it is, and bigger than a pencil brush. This is a bit bigger. So this, you use it to put the eyeshadow in specific place if you want it to be dense and intense. I know, but this will not blend. This will not help you to blend at all. Okay, so after you use this to put the eyeshadow, this might help you to fluff it out because it's a bit like a big broom. This will help you to fluff it up a little bit more. For things like liquid eyeshadow, be on your lid, you have eyeshadow or glitters. You see how it is flat also. This baby one of the flat, this is the baby one of this flat one. Actually, both of them I got them in e.l.f. This is the baby one of the face of the foundation. Yeah, this is for your packets for the hair, and also it will help you also to, in case you want to put something on top of here. I will show you guys as time goes. And this one also, you can use it for to shaping your, after you do your eyebrow and you need to either put glitter or whatever to put underneath or clean up your eyebrow, clean it up after you shaped it. So I have 5 of these and I have 5 of the other one. Sometimes they actually said they come in a package, but I have a lot of them because for years I've gathered, because I do people. I know I don't only do makeup for myself, I do for people. So I hope this is not too long. So I showed it in the other one. 1 pump, that's all we need. Yeah, and I just press Again, pat it in, don't disturb your face. No rubbing. I almost don't do rubbing, and it smells so good. That good smell helps. Helps enjoy the process. Makeup, Maybelline, just fluffy. This I use it for all over the face. This is just powder all over the. Put a piece of paper towel on my chest. I use my blouse to hold it. First of all, it reflects light to the face in case any powder that falls on this paper, and I will use it later to wipe my hands, so I'm not going to waste it. So I put it only places for me that are oily prone. That is around my nose and around my cheeks. Those a lot of foundation. Just a little. See a little I put in my hand, and I just snap it like I'm snapping. Stamp, 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 stamp. Point. If you are using brush, this is the brush you use for the foundation. The brush I showed you earlier, but I use my hand, so I don't need this for now. Maybelline Super Stay, Maybelline Super Concealer and Corrector. That you use for the face will be the inner tone, will be almost the tone of this. In case you go to the store, you check it, this, and your foundation will be the tone of here. This and this will help. This inside here, because it doesn't touch the surface. It already has a brush on its own. Your own, you can use this directly. If you're using on a client, you might just want to bring it out and put on like this brush. Let's do it like that way. Just put it on this brush, so you don't have to share the same brush with somebody else. So you know that after using it for that client, you dispose of it, right? I just put a little in my hand, and we go. That's where the concealer is needed more than any place, huh? That's where I need it. So you have to study your eyes. If not, you might need it just here and here. That's enough. For me, I need it like that way. So I take extra here. I need it here, underneath here, and I put it up here, and then I also put it on underneath my eyebrow, just to give it that lift. This is how I do mine. No, you don't have to do this with around here. And some people also have pigments around here, so that's I don't have, but this I've noticed the difference it makes and the makeup at the end. So I put a little here. You see it? So if you want, you could put here. See where there are laugh lines around here? Those deep. So what you're doing, the ones that are deep, you're bringing it up. Where you think there are lines and you would like it to flatten up a little bit, you put the lighter foundation or the concealer there. And also where you think you have pigments you don't want to show the world, that's what you do. As people thought one size fits all, foundation is, the concept is one size fits all, but foundation itself is very personal. Glowing, the sun is shining, wind is blowing to your that exact moment you capture, you try and reproduce it with the makeup. Did I make it clear? You're not trying to look like somebody else. So now I'm putting here, this is like highlighting here, just one line, and then putting it up here. What I'm doing here is balancing it, because you cannot just have here, only here, the brighter color. So you a little bit balance it on all over the face. So to add more dimension, I'm using my eyeshadow brush, one of them, the one I told you that I used to punch colors, So it's a bit dense, almost looking like the pencil brush, but a little bit bigger than a pencil brush. So I'm using it to add some shadow on my face with my own foundation color and contour also. I also use it as eyeshadow base actually. Yeah. Especially for those days that I need to hurry up, that I might not have enough time to do eyeshadow or whatnot. So this actually has give the eye that it looks almost like I already had an eyeshadow on. So that's what I'm trying to do. So killing two birds with one stone. See? So I'm continuing this process, also using it under my cheekbones. This is to like push up the cheekbones, make a hollow there. Yeah, just to give that illusion of it being less. Yeah, And also I brush it also under my chin. All these are just to give contour and also to chisel, if you might say so. Chisel the face and mold the face the way you want it to be. It's your face. Play with it. Just figure it out. So now I use this to stamp, stamp, stamp to spread it around up to here. So this gives my face a very good definition. A very good definition. So I just see this. I use this to blend it a little bit, so it's not too obvious. Okay. Using the Mary Kay one, the dark powder, too dark, it's just my skin color now. Okay, I put the brush. Top of the black dark ones I did, I'm just setting. That's what it's called, setting powder. I just set those places that I use the dark one on. Why am I setting it? Because I don't want, when I put the lighter powder, I don't want it to bleed into, then it to be like just cover the whole work I've been doing, right? First place powder named caramari, orange, yellow orange tone. Okay, that's what we're going to use now. And I'm using now that flat brush. Remember that flat brush I use for the concealer? It's still a bit damp from the concealer, but it's not wet, so it will be very good to adhere to the powder. Some people at this point use sponge, makeup sponge, like, but I don't normally use makeup sponge, except somebody really wants only that. The brush is enough for me. So I put it, pat, pat, pat. While I do my face, just so that I'll open up the whole face, so there's no wrinkle. I'm gonna put it here, the powder. Remember, I didn't put the liquid one here. I'm putting only the powder here. Okay, only the powder, the liquid one now, because I don't want it to be too bright, because my face already has the shape I need for this. So I put it on top here to even it out, I did it last time, let's do it again. So you go, it starts from on top of your mouth. See on top, watch me, to the middle of the ear. On top of the lips to the middle of the ear. It's always more tricky here. Middle of the ear to the top of your lips. See? So now the fluffy brush, remember? The fluffy brush, the big face brush to remove extra powder. We talked about it if you look down, guys. I want to use this moment to thank everybody that subscribed so far. And if you're watching and you like what you're seeing and you're enjoying this tutorial, just give a thumbs up, show that you interact with me here. Tell me if you have any questions, ask here. And most importantly, please subscribe, share to your friends, and let them also enjoy what you're enjoying. 2022, let's try and be kind and helpful to each other. So again, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed to my channel. That would be very, very lovely of you. Thank you. And let's move on. Taking off this. I don't like this staying too long. I don't like it staying too long. So you don't use force, so you softly brush it out. Softly brush them out, okay? I'm leaving the nose one, the middle one, and the rest I'm brushing out. Softly. Softly, softly, brush out. Gently, I stipple it in. I tap, tap, tap in. Tap, tap, tap. Very softly. If you see, I'm barely touching the brush. So it's just like barely. So we're going through this. Emphasizing these places. That's the first place. The place you put powder is the place you need it most. The rest is just going to be just dap, dap, dap. And cleaning up. eyelid. This also preps it for eyeshadow. It's flat, but it has edges. It's shaped like a cone. So these edges helps me, like when I'm doing this part. When I'm doing here, I use the edges. I use the edges. Then when I'm doing like here, I use the flat part to a bigger space, okay? That's why this one is good. I like it. And then it's dense. So, face spray to just, what it does, it melts the powder into your skin. And it's very, also very relaxing. It cools your face down, relaxes you, and melts the powder into your face. So you're not so looking very powdery. I promise you, this feels so luxurious. Long-lasting spray, or I use when I'm really going out for like 24 hours, I'm going somewhere and I don't need the makeup to move. I use all-nighter, Urban Decay's. This is very expensive. This is like almost $40. This is about $12. And this one is also about $15. Yeah. Okay. So since I know I'm gonna go touch, this is dry now, I'll just put a little powder here. Okay. Put on the nose. So we'll go into the eye. Okay. Eye time. Get the eyes ready. Just put a little powder on top just to get it ready. Thanks. I have a brown eye pencil. This is from Wet n Wild. So I just do my eyebrow. So eyebrow done, right? Good. Eyelash glue. This is eyelash glue. This is colorless eyelash glue. This is eyelash, what you use to put glue on your eyelashes. This I put it on top. I show you what I do. See? Do you see it? I put it on top of here. Just gently, you know, just like you're painting it on it. This is colorless eyelash glue. What it does, first of all, if you have hairy eyebrow, it will keep it in place. It will not move around, and then it will keep the color also. NYX eyebrow gel. NYX eyebrow gel. You can use this and use that smallest brush. This very tiny pencil brush. Okay, use the eyebrow gel and then use it and use it for here. But I don't need it today. This is done. I'm good here. I'm good here. I'm doing the makeup, this one for here. I'm gonna use it now. Okay, the soft blend, that's what it's called, blend. What I'm doing, I'm just stipple on the skin softly, because space around the eye is very delicate. Soft. This palette I have from Vanessa. I did it last time. I did a review of it last time. This will help me to also continue to sculpture my face. Starting. A bit more. See? Sculpturing more. See what I'm doing? I'm using it to almost do my eyeshadow. I do that a lot. I use the blush thingy on the eye, so it makes it easier and faster. And then the blending is almost done because it's a larger. See what I've done? So I've put it here. And then sometimes I take it up a little bit. So that's enough. That's volume 1. Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Palette Volume 1. So I take This is the color that I put always, but you can use this color here is good, and this if you need it to be a little pinkish. Okay, this color here, the middle one, flattering on people of dark brown skin. For some reason it just gives a hue of sun without much color, especially for new beginners in makeup. You don't need a lot of color. You don't want to look like a clown. This will just give you, see, a hue, like a hue of color. Flattering for almost every skin color, especially people of brown. And then I use it also from top. See my eye? So that gives that gradient. It looks like it gives the face also that continuity. See? So I have the brown one here, I have the lighter one here, and I have it here also. So it makes my face to be, you know, like in harmony with each other. Nothing looking as I do. So we're good. Do you guys see the difference I have now? Do you see it? Okay. So you can use a black one if you want. This is a dark brown eye pencil, black eyeliner. I just want you guys to see the difference. Okay, see? A little. It's very good for makeup. Okay, you use it, and I try and clean up under here. See? Use a clean part, the clean one. Go underneath too, and go up. Use a clean part underneath and go up, and then here. Okay, that's like a bone color. Yeah. See, like to clean it up a little bit, make it fresh. Just like clean up a little bit, and then just bring it down. See how I cleaned it up? Just a little bit. See? Beginning, this is as good as it gets. Okay? So now you remember this that we use for this one here, that's almost orange one, the blush. I'm gonna put the blush a little bit more, because I see I need it, and I use this. See what I'm doing? Just this blush one. I open my eyes like this, so I have more space. Do you see what I did? Do you guys see the difference? So now, so I'm putting a little bit of warmth on my eyes, a little warmth. You see what I'm doing? Just on top. I'm trying not to get underneath and not on the. So you just give that warmth on the eye. That's it. Don't do anything. That's almost, it's very dark. It's like brown, reddish brown. Okay, I'm just using it to create a light smoky eye, brown smoky eye, that is. Yeah, I'm taking towards up here, towards up and here. Yes, I'm just intensifying. This is what they call the V, outer V. This place looks like a V. See it, V. So I take it up a little bit. Give me a little bit of, using the fluffy one, the eyeshadow brush, the fluffy one. And I just, so this gives you that baby smoky eye. So all this I'm avoiding this area. Remember when I was doing the powder, I did a powder here. So this makes the face look up. See, it opens up the eye space, so that when they finish, remove the tape and it looks clean. But I did it without the tape. Okay, because I'm doing. If you're going for a party, this is good enough for going to work and stuff. This is good enough. You see this one in this Vanessa palette, this one here, oh my goodness, I like it. I like the way it shines. It's like gold, but when you put it on, it turns into purple. It's like a magic color. It looks gold. So I spray it. I spray it with the face spray, any face spray you have. Huh? Okay. See what I'm going to do now. I put it here at this corner of my eye. I put it here at this corner. Wow. And I can put it here. If you want, you can take it up to here. If you want to, you don't have to do this part. This is for people who like, I want something shiny. Okay, you can do this. You don't have to do much anymore. And the leftover, I just put a little bit here. Just the leftover. I'm still using the same flat brush. This is the trick. Go back with this. So it doesn't look too crazy. Do you see? You see the side though? And it will look like I put it on top. No, I just the side because I don't have enough lid space there. Once you're done, spray the face. So you're just going to use the makeup. Using the eyeliner is enough underneath, okay? Tiny bit on it. And I put here. Boop, boop, boop. See, it's just glassy. It doesn't give that. See, and then use your thumb. I still put it here a little bit off the brow bone. Juvia's Place. That's the highlighter or anything. Shiny eyeshadow. Smile. See this place when you smile. Okay, and then take it up the cheekbone. Up the cheekbone. Touche. And when I'm going out, I go out with two brushes that has powder in it. This one that I use for all over the face, powder. This one, just in case if I have to be photographed, if you're going for a shoot. This and this, I take both of them. This is for the powder that is in here, this powder in here, and this is for here. I take both of them always in my handbag, so I don't have to carry my whole makeup with me. I take these two with me and I wrap it in paper towel like this. I wrap it and that will be my handbag. Brown. Here underneath your lips. Underneath here is where you put it, okay? Underneath here. Do you see it? And then you hit here up. A lip liner. You all remember this process, right? I don't need to. Okay, it doesn't matter. And down, down, down. In the middle. So here we are. Let me change and show you guys my final look. So, how do you like this? So, thank you guys for watching. Happy 2022. See you at the other side. How you like it?